一整天只用新加坡品牌，可能吗？
The Chinese national took a dump on a banana tree, which attracted the Pontianak to them.
70-80年历史的一个老牌子哎，哇，里面爆浆哎 ，Holy crap！ Morning， 早上好，欢迎来到 Hong is Bored。现在是早上的6点38分，今天将会是一个很 Singaporean 的一天，因为我要挑战一整天从睡醒到睡觉只用新加坡的品牌 ，even 吃喝穿什么都是，然后还会去一些很特别的 Singapore brands 的地方。我们先去刷牙。
早餐就从一杯浓浓的 Kopi O 开始。如果说又容易泡又好喝的话，我的首选应该就是 Gokini 了。接下来拿出本地 home base 的一个牛油品牌 Borderless Butter。今天我想吃的是 Miso Shiitake 还有 Smoky Maple Chipotle。他们的牛有很多口味，而且常常会给我味觉上很大的惊喜。牛油当然就要配上面包，谁知道 Gardenia 原来1978年就开始了，而且呢是开在 Bukit Timah Plaza 的一间小面包店。
Cheers。OK， 各位朋友，冲好凉，这个时候应该是变装的时候了。Let's wear some Singaporean clothes 。哎，不要看我今天穿的很像 normal streetwear 这样 right？ 我全身到脚哦，上下里到外哦，都是新加坡的 brand 哎。我在穿 Mandai Wildlife Group 的 Otter Cap，then I have my 150S。他们是在 Orchard Plaza 的一间店，然后 Beyond the Vines 跟裤子，还有 bag， 然后呢还有 Another Soul 的鞋子。我刚才讲里到外 right， 有没有人会 question 我说，哎 ，Lancome 有新加坡 brand 的没？真的有嘞，你不相信啊？不相信我拿出来给你看，1、2、3。Oh my god！ 你有没有看过马来人的内裤？这个哦叫做 Thunderwear， 然后我发现新加坡好像只有一个牌子是有卖男生的内裤，我还特地去打卡买，花了我30多块都买这件内裤。但是我跟你讲一个很酷的东西 ，It actually comes with matching socks 。所以现在只有看 Hong is Bored 的 video 的人知道哦，我是穿 matching underwear 跟袜子的。Okay, let's put them back on. Honestly 哦，本来今天是想 style hair 的，所以我就可以介绍你们这个本地的 hair clay，which I think is quite nice to use， 很容易来重新做那个造型，它不会很容易就定型。Yeah, if you want to give it a shot, it's called Mankind， 它的 hair clay 啦 ，specifically。各位朋友，接下来跟大家分享一个让我很想放弃这个 project 的一个东西。最难找的新加坡牌子的东西到底是什么呢？就是手机咯。因为我们无论是通讯用 WhatsApp 啊、Google Map 啊，还是 DBS Pay 啦，全部都在手机嘛。说到底有没有 Singapore brand 的手机？答案是有嘞，但是很难买。终于让我找到了，它就叫做 UMI Aino。So cool right？ 还有我们的 Malayan 在那边呢。如果没有错的话，它可能是唯一一个新加坡出过的手机品牌。它里面就是一个充电线，还有一个插头，然后就是这个手机。所以这台手机到底有什么特别嘞？它特别的地方不在于它有什么 special 的 feature 嘞，它特别的地方在于它没有其中一个很多，或者说我觉得差不多全部手机都有的 feature。你看得出吗？你看得出吗？答案就是它 没有 camera。你们发现它后面是没有 camera 的，它前面这边哦也是没有半个摄像头的。所以呢，它其实以前是出名给人家带进好像戒备比较森严的地方，像军营啊、像炼油厂啊那种比较 highly secure 的地方。它是唯一一台手机哦，你一开箱，它里面其实就包送手机壳了，它就是那种 soft jelly case 啦。因为哦，我觉得你在市面上绝对找不到它的那个手机壳。这个牌子哦，以前叫 iKnow 嘛，在做无相机的手机之前哦 ，iKnow actually 有做很多老人手机。说这个 UMI iKnow right， 我的使用体验其实相当的不错嘞。首先它是有来指纹认证的，你的指纹放下去的时候，它就直接可以开了。它可以去 Spotify， 它也可以去 WhatsApp。然后只有一个问题，因为我本来是买来做 Pay 啦，对吗？要 scan QR code， 对不对？怎样 scan 呢？怎样 scan 呢？没有 camera 啊！完全没有想过这个问题。你知道买这个手机的过程哦，你要去他的 website call， 因为现在应该比较少人买了吧。然后结果我打到他的创办人的电话了，然后讲 OK， 我的 staff 可以帮你安排。结果我去买的时候哦，他是在 industrial area 里面的一个办公室的。然后那两个安迪跟我聊天还蛮 friendly 的，他讲你买588 just to 拍这个 video 啊，所以他们好像最后是算我便宜了，因为那个 online 价钱好像是688。In any case。It's quite a cool experience. So 我花588买了一个故事，大家你如果可怜我的话，可以帮我 subscribe 一下吗 ？Thank you 。Anyway， 有些今天用的那个 product 哈，我只是买 for 今天的 shoot， 所以如果你可能想要领养它 ，adopt 它的话，我可能到视频的最后会送掉。讲这个手机就讲到这里了，我们接下来要去一个 very Singaporean 的一个共享办公室 ，Let's
MP3 这3个字，对 Gen Z 之后的晚辈来说，可能就是一种档案的格式吧。但对于我们 Millennial 来说，它曾是我们口袋里最重要的东西，陪伴着我们无数个小时的读书与通勤。曾经跟苹果一决高下，立志要拿下 MP3 Player 市场。虽然结果不如意 ，Creative 仍是一代家喻户晓的新加坡品牌。从 Sound Blaster 电脑音效卡到 MP3， 它改变了一代人的听觉体验。就连我们用过的中文文字编辑软件 Hans Vision 以及它的电子词典，也都是 Creative 的作品。但下一代的新加坡人还会认识 Creative 这个品牌吗？
OK， 大家好，我们现在已经到了 Paya Lebar MRT。我们今天要 check out 的一个 co-working space 叫做 Station， 它是一个本地的科技公司， then 它做了这个在 MRT Station 的一个 co-working space。它的 CEO 的那个 video 里面，我觉得很好笑，他讲 We are not near the MRT, we are at the MRT station。所以我现在 literally 在 MRT station 里面。哦 ，This is the space, guys. Wow, looks good 哎。OK， 我 book 了2个钟 ，Let's go and take a look。1个钟是7块半，把它有个 day pass 也是。Okay, so this one is for personal use lah, 750. Then you got studio, then you got meeting room also. Can I check with you something? So if let's say today I don't have an online booking, I can come here to just ask you whether there's space and straight away come in and pay now and things like that, is it?
For Paya Lebar, right, some days it's pretty tight,
Packed.
so it's good for you to do pre-booking.
So
It's good to do pre-booking.
Yeah.
So
Understand.
Save yourself.
Can. Thank you. Okay, everyone， 我刚刚出了 station， 我还在 MRT station 里面，看到 trippy 啊。Overall， 我觉得它的那个整个办公环境都很不错，然后真的挺安静，然后也很干净，也有那些要充电的地方都应该有。如果你真的要 print 东西的话，它也是有 offer 你这个 service。它的价格 for 29 for a day， 我觉得没有特别的便宜，但是如果你买它来4次的 visit 还是8次 visit。可能就可以 go down to like 17块一天 ，which I find to be quite reasonable. But the main difference 就是它的 kopi 没有这样 atas 啦，来你去 WeWork 那种 Just Cold，I think 他们有那些比较 atas 的 coffee。But 我觉得它的好处是它的 location 真的很方便。那个大姐一直 recommend 我去 Dhoby Ghaut， 她讲 Dhoby Ghaut 很大间，很多位。现在我要去买一个很好吃的 local brand 的 tarts at PLQ。 The next local brand 我要介绍你的是这个叫 YM Bakery， 我觉得它的 tarts and pie 都蛮好吃的，它性价比挺高的嘞，而且你可以一个 slice 一个 slice 买的。What should I buy? What should I buy? 哇，选择障碍耶，每次来这边。Passion fruit tart 一片。各位朋友，今天我们要 try 没有 camera 的 phone 可不可以配拉？UEN 2012-18622 ，sorry 啊，21块3是吧？哇 ，yes 可以耶 ，Oh my god， 可以了，谢谢你啊 ，Thank you。因为我这个没有 camera， 我在想要打那个，对，要打进去哦，谢谢你啊。Singapore #1， 我最喜欢的 tart bakery 之一 YM Bakery。来这边我最喜欢吃的是passion fruit 的 tart， 还有 salted caramel、lemon meringue， 这些我觉得都不错。就它 tart crust 很香很脆。That one has not changed， 只是今天那个 passion fruit 的 cream not so soft。加料料，但是加不会发，所以我们要去下一个很特别的地方去吃 lunch，and then 去逛一个本地很特别的店。告诉大家，我今天已经犯规2次了，很 sad。第一个就是刚才我在写，我在想，local brand 哦，这个白乐的 I think。第二个是我明知故犯了，因为我真的受不了了。我本来讲 support local brand 哦，说我 download 这个 Singapore map， 哇，把它真的很水耶。Every time you open right, you have to watch some ads one 它就 show 你 some ads， 但你要等到那个 ads one 哦，它才 show 你那个 direction 呢。我还是从 Google Chrome 开了 Google Map，so sad。接下来我们要去 Boon Keng， 去一个很特别、很有意思的地方吃饭。Let's go。
我们现在来到这个地方是69 Boon Keng Road， 也叫做 Dignity Kitchen。Dignity Kitchen actually 蛮 special 的，它就是帮忙培训一些弱势群体，还有特殊需要的成人跟青年，来让他们可以为自己谋生啦。For example， 可以当 hawker， 它有对一个叫 Dignity 妈妈，她就是收集一些旧书，然后让他们在不同的 hospital， 然后他们可以卖2手书，不同的方式让他们去谋生啦。因为你看我们外面有时我们在讲哦，我要找更好的工作，有些人真的只是需要还有想要一份工作都很难了，人里面哦，是有点像 hawker 这样的 pattern。I don't think it's aircon。如果你有看新闻的话，好像1-2年前，它其实有个很大的火灾，这边里面烧得很惨，很多都是变成废墟了。然后他们有众筹 crowd fund 了，大概是20万。结果新加坡人真的是把我全部都有捐到它超过 exceed 那个target I think。Amazing stuff。等一下我要带你去一个对面很特别的 Singapore brand 的店逛。But before that， 我们先来这个很有意思的地方先吃。Let's go。Central Counter System， 说都是在这边 order 了，再去档口那边拿食物。We have about 8 stores, I think。
是 scrambled egg right？ 如果可以煎酱的 scrambled egg 就好了。我的 scrambled egg 没在哪？上去了，The moment is here。哇，太美耶！你的 scrambled egg。下次我来我要吃这个。哦，这个鸡肉巴炒米的啦。是菠萝米。哦。
哇，这边的 service 实在快了 ，I think 我 order 的5分钟内全部东西就 collect 了。哎，我发现哦，它没有 service charge， 但它 GST 是 include 的，说 laksa 是5块8，然后那个ayataka 是1块8，我觉得还蛮合理的。And 那个 laksa looks so good。拉沙的汤汁浓稠度刚刚好，比较不辣一点啊，我会 prefer 它不再辣，可能那边有辣椒，我等下再去看一下。它打爆也是至少有3-4片，然后有点鱼饼啊、蛋啊，会吃得饱啊，我觉得。overall 好吃哎，大家不用 review 啦，没有 aircon， 但是不会热，对啊，蛮通风的里面。它设计也蛮特别的，来一个三角形这样。刚刚从 Dignity Kitchen 出来了。真的蛮有趣的，我看到就是可能行动不方便的人，我看到有人在用手语沟通。里面哦，其实蛮多附近 office crowd 过来吃。Anyway， 我们现在要去它的对面 ，which has a very unique 本地品牌。我们今天要参观的就是这个 brand 了 ，guys，Luzon。请问你知道有这个牌子吗？我长这样大才知道哦，它其实是一个70-80年历史的一个老牌子哎，专门做一些陶瓷的餐具，包括来杯啊、碗啊、盘啊、碟子这种东西的。所以它这边 actually 有个 showroom 也可以买 ，and on Shopee Shop 它都有卖哎，它蛮多 interesting collection， 有些蛮美。我后来发现哦，它其实供应很多是给餐馆啊、酒店 ，and even Singapore Airlines 哦，他们都有提供一些餐具给他们的。上去看看有什么好料。哇，它楼下还有 Keong-Saik Bakery 耶，蛮 hip 的这样。The other side is also some F&B， 旁边还有一间西北大间的 King Koi， 哇哦，真的很大间。 天气有点热，想买一杯 juice。请问有人懂那个 Apple Juice 是穷的吗？还是它是真的是 iJuice 出的 Apple 版？2块8，比 iJuice 的贵，iJuice 是2块钱。Is it logo? OK, according to AsiaRecords.com, iBoost 是 Singapore based 的，这样我就可以 try 了，耶！我要看那个 Apple 滚下来 ，so nice 哎，一圈一圈。Where's my apple？ 哇，哎 ，Fruit Ninja 哎，可以玩哎，哇哦！这个以前我跟仔仔差不多要打架了，玩到，哎，哦，那个 apple 滚下来啊，哦，哇哦 ！Die apple die， 不知道要几个 apple？That was the first one I think。啊，就一个而已啊 ，That's quite tragic。哇，OK， 不得不讲它的杯是挺美的，然后哦，它上面已经有 straw 了，哎，quite interesting 啊的 design。甜，很有苹果味，但是那种我觉得是比较便宜的苹果的味道。Not so kick as iJuice 有那个酸性，应该还是 support original 比较好。original 的 iJuice。哇，很美嘞！我的天啊，很像很贵的家这样。哇，很大很大很大。用碗做的灯，多工。这个很酷哎，这个是它跟 NAFA 跟它有个 collab 哎，赢的人可以出自己的盘。哇哦，我可不可以出 Hong Kong Sport 的盘 ？Please。Botanic Garden Series。这边还有 Istana 哎，哇哦，中餐厅的一条龙，放姜青，放甜酱，放辣椒，放醋，放花生。买东西就要去 The Shop， 협화协发。哇，这个汤匙很好看哎，瓷的嘞，就那一种 K scoop honey， 因为它不是铁的。Other ways to use your cup as a candle。哇 ，strawberry spoon， 哇，这个很subtle哎，很像那种 Michelin restaurant 里面会有的 spoon。Pick your spoon。哇，如果有人招待我去他家吃饭，你可以选 spoon， 很好玩哎。这个就是传说中的 Spock 吗？哇，把这个很认真哎，那个胃够力哦。I see myself。Hello， 欢迎来到 Home is Bought。哇，它超 reflective 诶 ，like a mirror 噻。Hello。哇，很像 denim 诶 ，amazing man。好吧，里面是 smooth 的啦 ，OK， 很美这个，很像那种日本的铁壶这样，你懂吗？铁壶外面也是这样来砰砰砰砰这样。如果你的 wife or husband 是很喜欢逛那种买美的盘跟碗的 ，right， 你来这边真的是会大破财。真的很多那种很精致 ，because 他们 supply to like restaurant and hotel。也有人带我走了。哦 ，Hello。Yep。去 gallery 先哈。
对，我们可以先看 gallery， 在 gallery 之前，我们可以看这堵墙。
OK。
所以这堵墙是我们所做过的合作商有 Straits Times。
哇，报纸印在盘上面，1845。哦，I think this is a real。对嘞，真的，我有看过以前的报纸，我去 library 翻过。哇，对，他们有那种什么 ship 几时走？哇，做工这个。
Over here, right, we actually collaborated with special needs artists. Yeah, and we produced their artwork into pieces so that when we sell it, the proceeds will go back to the chosen beneficiary.
Let's go in and take a look.
So over here we have our latest series. So Lake, right, this brand is new brand under Luzon. Luzon brands are categorized based on, over here in the gallery you can see we have the L by Luzon, which is the super white series. But Lake is specifically designed for Michelin-starred restaurants. So as you can tell, the design is very organic shape, you know,
yes.
and things like that.
Do you all hold events here?
Yes, we do. Actually, this place is for rental. It's called the Experience Zone.
Then 可以来有一个 dining event。Then 有人煮 ，because you all look equipped with 那种 table 的东西 ，right？ 盘绝对不是问题。
对，盘不是问题。If you notice certain white tableware, they are not white. They are a little bit ivory because of the process, you know, that is gone through, and hence the durability. But certain restaurants they require super whiteware. which is the reason why we came up with a series called L by Luzon. So this is the pristine, bright white series. So as you can tell, it's usually the designs are very clean, and also from the design you can tell, a lot of Chinese restaurants use them.
请问这个是装什么的哈？哇，很像 pumpkin 这样哇 ，OK，the weight is quite。
Yeah, it's hefty.
一家人喝的汤，这锅应该够。then 这种是那种 individual portion 的 restaurant。
L by Luzon series, we have the more bespoke ones. If you can tell, it's the same shape, but we customize the patterns.
哦 ，OK。
Yeah, so we do that as well for certain restaurants.
这个盘真的是我从他们 website 看到我就很喜欢 ，It's damn chill Imagine 你放一个 pastry 在中间，然后它还可以叠在上面的，有 layer 这样，这个真的很美。每次我吃东西，我一定会看多2眼。
Looks like a camera shutter.
啊，对，那个 aperture， 那个它开多大？ 这个应该是他们跟通龙的 collab show plate 的，应该是放在真正的盘下面的那种。
So Tonglok, DBS, Wheeler's Yard, 这些 cafe 对。
我没有看过这样的嘞。I thought 这种 normally 是来贴哦。
对啊。
哇，
这个其实很多高端的 Chinese restaurant right， 他们会用这些。
等下会有来烟出来这样吗？
对。
to cover 那个 smoke 先。
是。
这个盘是真的可以用的吗？
是可以的。
把这样用下
For oysters.
Oh, yeah. Oh, because the center is still a bit more concave.
Yeah, so there's dents over here.
Yes. 这个是什么盘来的？哎，砖很 cute 我觉得它给我那种像春还是福，你立一个就是好的一个字，你放下去的话，它 actually 蛮香的。
So we have a secret room. So over here we have some of our accolades over the years. And then in this room is the
secret room.
We call it den. Bespoke stuff that we've done for other people.
哇，这个 room 很像那种 ultra rich 来买很名表那种。So this is for Singapore Airlines. Guys， 这个是 business class 的嘞，哇哦，可以买嘛？但我买不起 business class 吧，我还是可以有 business class 的感觉。这个是我的 aspiration， 吸一点那个福气过来。
We have a series of show plates. We will customize the decal on it for the different events, or if you are going overseas representing Singapore, you can do something like that.
这个很特别 ，looks very not much like a.
Oh, this is a glass plate.
哦 ，OK。你讲这个是什么 plate？
你可以放酒杯，然后你可以放 single serving charcuterie。
谁的发明来的这个？哇，这个 genius 怎样用呢 ？Imagine 你在 cocktail， 然后你拿了一点like cheese 啊，什么那个canapes，then after that 你的酒杯放这里，很酷。耶，我们走完 Luzon 了 ，I am so impressed 他们很 international I think they are really 本地的企业 that went very big and still successful. So proud of them. 我后来才发现那个 gallery 不是 open to public， 要有人带进去，把那个 shop 是 so you still can come here and buy stuff. Heading to the next location, which is somewhere in Toa Payoh area, I think. See you.
Thanks, we are going.
可以，今天终于来到，我刚刚买了很多书哦，终于看到他的 bookshop actually 是这样的。Oh my god! And I thought this was all until I saw the office behind. Behind is the publishing, Chloe.
Oh yeah, it's our office, which is our publishing arm. So we have a design team, an editorial team. We do everything here.
哇，后面的 space 很大嘞！哇，the bookshelf wall damn show.
Oh yes.
看了都爽。
Because we used to be a design agency.
Oh, so you're no longer doing the design agency
we still
work?
do some of it.
Then they got like a event space here.
Yes, tonight we actually have an event
Okay.
From 7 to 9 with 3 authors talking about friendships in their books. So these are the 3 books.
You were just telling me that this is one of the best-selling books that you all have, right?
Yeah, this is the art of Charlie Chan Hock Chai.
I think every Singaporean， 我觉得大多数都 at least 会看过它的封面，读过我不懂有没有， but 它是 graphic novel 来的 ，right？
Yeah. Yeah.
All these are published by you all.
Yes, we used to publish about 50 a year when we were doing wonderfully well, and then now we are down to 20 a year, which is still quite a lot for a local publisher.
What changed?
Funding change, because my boss is now 70, so it's a bit difficult for him to get bank loans when you're 70. I mean, now we have changed from Epigram Books to Epigram Literary Foundation so that we can get more funding in to support literature or keep our Singapore culture going on. For anyone who's starting to read Singlit or very into Singlit, the first book that I'll recommend is Let's Give It Up for Gimme Lau. It's about how a doctor became a politician, but inside there are so many characters, and all the characters are very relatable. You will feel like you know this friend, or there's a friend inside that is one of the characters.
Isn't this a little bit lah? Is it meant to look like some?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay, Gimme Lau is the person's name.
Yeah, it's the doctor who became the politician. He contributed to the SARS situation then.
So it's a novel, right? But it's based on certain
events in Singapore.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna buy this as a giveaway for one of our audience.
If you have your culture pass, you can also use it here.
Oh, I use finish already.
Oh, so fast.
Yeah,
Okay.
我剩5块而已，5块可以买什么？What do you think is the biggest difference Singlit versus white border literature?
The locations are very relatable, and some of the dilemmas and problems that the characters will face also quite similar to what a Singaporean will face. So very good to take reference if you are trying to figure out something in your life. Their reaction to certain events is also could be very Singaporean in a sense.
It's really true because when I read some books, right, when they talk about the situation like going to prom night and all that, I cannot relate.
You
I don't know
cannot
what the hell is
relate.
that.
What,
Yeah.
huh? What is their whole concern and anxiety about prom night that we don't really get here in Singapore? To us, it's a PSLE, O-level kind of anxiety.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is that the founder?
Oh,
Mr.
yeah,
Edmund,
this
right?
is Edmund,
Hello.
yeah.
Mr. Edmund, Qing Hong here. Let me have a chat with you later if you can. Thank you. Ang Julie May one, was it published
Yes.
by you? Dying to meet you.
Yes, and it's very good. I love it.
This is one of my favorite local books also，因为它讲的是 maybe 新马一代啦，出兵的一些仪式，还有一些可能你们不懂的故事。I really recommend this book. I'm reading Harris Bin Potter. I laugh my ass off, man. It's crazy. 我跟你讲 Harris Bin Potter，but 你要 open mind 啦，and 不是给小朋友读的啊。Quite a lot of profanities one.
He has another book called Minorities, which I really like also. Different races, they are living together in the same flat. The Chinese national took a dump on a banana tree, and then it attracted the Pontianak to them. So they became friends with the Pontianak, and then the Pontianak also have her own issues and wanted to fight a whole gang of ghosts or something like that. The other part is that it introduces a lot of Southeast Asian ghosts in Singapore that we don't know about. Then if you don't know any Singaporean authors and you just want to have a taster of what their writing styles is like, right? Then Best New Singaporean Short Stories is really good. It's from volume 1 to 6. So it has a short story from every Singaporean writer that we choose.
You say the children's series do very well, like Secrets of
Secrets
Singapore.
of Singapore. They are like the history of Singapore, are like certain topics about Singapore and different places, right? But told in a very fun way, like this Danger Dan and Gadget Girl, like in a conversational tone.
So this is a whole series lah.
Yeah,
Secrets of
sometimes we
Singapore.
work with Botanic Gardens and then we work with National Gallery so that they also know the secrets about each of the location as well. Then they will sell their books at their locations.
Exactly,
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. Oh my god, this is oddly specific. Sengkang Snoopers. If you live in Sengkang, you have to buy this, right? I think.
Yeah, all the kids here live in Sengkang and then they go on adventures.
It's all Sengkang guys.
Yeah.
It's not one book Sengkang 全部是 Sengkang Snoopers The author must live in Sengkang, right? Damn funny This one also I thought was quite interesting.
Yeah, actually this is authored by my boss. He just didn't write his name on the front. Because when kids go to school, right, they meet different races and
Yes.
then they're always asking parents these kind of questions that some parents wouldn't know the answers to.
The design is very inviting. Like the word
colours,
to picture ratio, the illustrations are all very inviting. Wow, this one 做工啦。
Oh yes.
哇，这个挂在墙壁。
Yeah, most people just buy this and put this in their kitchen.
你 imagine 啊，then 你
Yeah,
放
they
这
just
样
display.
display 这样，你就赢了。
So a lot of our editors and staff, we have tried the recipes inside and they're all very good. Like
Is it?
as an author, right, she has cooked everything inside and there's so many recipes.
诶，它的 illustration 很 cute 啦，真的很 old school，什么 black and white 的。
Yeah.
Breastiest of your life.
It's about breast cancer. It's not about just combating breast cancer. There's rehabilitation also, and there's also Chinese medicine involved.
Oh, TCM. Also.
Yeah, TCM also.
Edmund, hi, founder.
Yeah,
the guy crazy enough to do what you're doing right now?
Sometimes I am crazy.
Hey, you moved back from UK to do this locally, right?
We did open a UK office. We did want to try to get into the Booker Prize, but of course it didn't work. We were losing money for 4 years. In the end, I said it's better to stop now. So we closed down London and we came back. And then I know Singapore is still a small market. So then I started to think, maybe the solution is Southeast Asia. At least they know us, we know them, and we are part of ASEAN. We must read each other's story lah. Otherwise, what do you know about Malaysians? What do you know about Thais? Except the stereotypes. Right? So then when I came back for the last 4 or 5 years, I've been thinking about how can we get more books published and read and shared in Southeast Asia lah. We have published some Malaysians, we have published Indonesians, we have published Filipinos, and then now this year when we publish our novel from the Epigram Book Prize, it will be published in 5 or 6 Southeast Asian countries at the same time. We have been able to persuade people to read Singapore stories, and then we of course are naturally open to reading stories from UK and US. But you tell them to read Malaysian stories, it's hard. You tell them read Filipino stories, it's hard. But you have to start somewhere. You cannot say, oh, let's wait 10 years time when they're all, then we start. We have to start now. So this is what we are trying to do.
I think starting with the right book is a very important step.
So everyone should start with, let's give it up for Gimme Lau.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay, very Singaporean.
Anyway, thanks Simon. I really appreciate it. And 感谢啊, thank you.
And that concludes our trip here to Epigram. I think Singapore literature 真的是不同领域的。你看读这边的故事是完全不一样，比较有共鸣啦。现在去吃晚餐，介绍多一个 Singaporean brand 给你们。Let's go!
Hey hey everybody， 我们现在到了 Tampines 的 Century Square。本来我想要吃这个的3中2件，你知道它也是 Singapore brand 来的吗？4个大学朋友一起开的。后来我觉得可能蛮多人认识这个 Singapore brand。我带大家去认识多一个很多人可能不知道是 Singaporean 的 brand， 而且它食物很好吃。然后今天因为要点的菜比较多，所以我找了一班人来帮我吃。等一下就给你们认识一下。Alright guys, this is it, Abundance。我朋友开了一个餐馆，他是新加坡人，但是他以前有混过台湾餐的，所以他就开了这间很特色的台湾餐馆。And I really really love the food。Hello， 大家好。Hello， 咻咻来了，咻咻，有没有笑？他的笑很难得的。哇，我要丢没丢了。这就是我叫来的一大班帮我吃东西的人。来，大家 cheers 一下。Cheers！ 哇！它的 rock melon 是比较淡的一个味道at the back， 而且是不怎么会甜的，它的 flavor 也不会很重。I quite like this。看一下它的拉拉，有一点咸板香，拉拉很甜，而且蛮多汁的。哇，这个宫保 squid looks amazing 啊！哇啦，它的 squid 好像是炸过的looks interesting。哇，很辣很 kick， 它那个面皮很香，它还会脆，其实应该上一次的。拿这个小片一点。辣 ，good stuff，
有点好像鸡腰，
很像宫保鸡这样啊。它就是甜甜，可是蛮辣的但它的辣不会留很久。给牛肉面，这个是我每次来我会纠结，我要点牛肉面还是要点它的猪油拌饭，因为2个我都很喜欢。你看它的面是那种有点像刀削面的 texture 这样，它的汤的牛肉味十足，然后那个 brisket， 的牛肉 is also quite awesome I remember。全部这边 camera 吃先。Sorry。This is the 破布子芥兰 ，which I find very curious。破布子应该就是这个小小的黑黑的东西啊，酸酸的。他讲，我先 try 下芥兰。哇，这很 special 好 quiet taste 啊。那个破布子有一点像戛纳的味道，梅子的味道。连那个芥兰是炒得很好啦，很脆，然后不会炒过头。Alright guys， 这个就是为什么它叫 Abundance， 因为这个包 bun， 它是挂包来的。其实它讲是台湾传统料理，可是我在台湾从来没有吃过挂包。你看它有花生，有咸菜，它蛮multi-faceted的，把这个好吃。OK， 我来动手术啊！哇，这个是 massive， 哇，是让它的乳肉 跟花生、跟酸菜的味道，还有盐水的香味在里面 ，everything is inside。我觉得是很好吃啊，很开胃啊。OK， 所以我想 try 那个麻婆豆腐 ，which looks damn promising。而且我的家的皇后说麻婆豆腐好吃，我要试一下。它麻婆豆腐的花椒味很香。我会 prefer 它再辣一点点。它有一点点的麻，but overall 我觉得它花椒味够香，而且很适合不是很厉害吃辣的人吃。它没有那个宫保 squid 辣我 shock 这个应该是沙茶牛肉吧？哇，很香啊！
有点像那种鹿肉，
铁板鹿肉，又有点像沙爹这样，因为它旁边外面是沙沙，因为它有沙茶酱嘛。你要看来配白饭用懂。Alright friends， 我们吃一下那个猪油饭，猪油拌饭。哇，巴蒂，那个的油比实在香，而且不会有那种臭油味。把那个猪油拌饭哦，我觉得就比较不适合配料了，因为它本身就好吃。大家有没有觉得它的碗有点熟 ？This is the Tintin collection from Luzon， 它就是用 Luzon 的。In fact， 是远兴这个老板让我认识到Luzon其实是新加坡品牌。这是我的侄儿，叫做安仔。
我的肚子有2个垃圾桶，懂吗？一个是给正餐，一个是给甜品。
哇，厉害耶！这个还要吃甜品吗？要吃 ice cream 吗？
要
你要吃什么的 ice cream？
mango。OK，
没有。这个哦，以后长大应该是做我的职业的。Okay, I think everybody is crazy over 那个 ice cream, so I shall try mochi 先。哇，它的花生很香。他说要趁热吃，哇，很大嘞，他骗我，他讲很小。
香菜的。
哇，它里面包浆哎 ，Holy crap！ 哇，接下来是它黑芝麻的那个 mochi， 哇。好像在吃花生糊跟芝麻糊这样，它里面哇 ，it's really good 它芝麻，真的是要趁热吃，它是有点嗡嗡的，很嫩，偏 Q。
哦，这个也是一定汤圆。
哦，对，它像汤圆。这个是以前我们在台湾吃的那个包香菜，还有香草冰淇淋跟花生的。This one I really like。香菜味道很像啊。Surprisingly 哦，我最少 taste 到的是那个花生，那个 vanilla ice cream 那个香草味。还有那个香菜味 dominant， 它的皮是another重点，他们的皮都做的。还有黑芝麻，好芝麻，说过，它的黑芝麻真的很香。我吃到乱刀，很像小朋友这样，你看，吃到很起劲，吃到很好笑。Good， 这个呢 ，good 嘛。如果有 chocolate 的，它就发疯了。我跟你讲，你觉得什么东西好吃？
很不一样分。
安仔，我们捞鱼生的时候，通常会讲什么祝福话？
恭喜发财，风生水起。
风生水起，还有
换啦！
找老板来聊一下，远兴 from Abundant。Actually， 从2021年开到现在，
对
，so 5 years。
5 years。Hopefully more to come。
把这个东西是你要做到几间，还是你有什么样的愿景？
因为我们热爱台湾料理啦，所以希望透过 Abundance 可以分享没有人很熟悉的台湾料理。
因为那个现在最新推出的是台湾热炒，那个 squid 我非常的喜欢，但是大家喜欢的不一样。妈妈你喜欢什么？你今天的你最喜欢什么？哪一道？你不要学安仔嘞，多好吃多好吃，因为这多好吃你们。
昨天真的都好吃。
对啊，也是啦 ，OK。
手冻，还有那个麻婆豆腐。
I think overall 就是还蛮适合一家大小来吃，因为它有不辣的 dish， 然后有不同的肉。说我大嫂刚才在讲哦，你的那个酱料的quality actually quite good。说台湾用的酱料跟本地用的酱料不一样嘞？
不一样，所以台湾它有他们常用的一些的，比如说阿导油
，OK，
在他们没有阿导油，他们叫酱油膏，比 normal 酱精会重一点。
刚才我吃到一个很特别的，那个酸酸的，在菜里面。
破布子
啊，破布子什么鬼来啊？很 special
它是在台湾比较常见的一个
配菜。
所以for他们那边还得拿来清炒，不然就拿来蒸鱼。 它有点像 capers 还是 olive？
对对对
equivalent
，capers，it feels like
对对对
capers，but 它是酸的。
对，所以它是比较台湾特别的一些原材料。
Thank you，谢谢老板的招待啦。
谢谢
And，真的很好吃啦。说 overall 没有一道是我们喜欢的，讲真的，只是说我们可能会最喜欢的是不一样的。
明白
说你下来吃啦。confirm 好吃的，不好吃我切啊，我切断我跟他的关系。Thank you， 我们
Thank you
换了，
一起换。
发财万事如意，身体健康，快乐。
从早上太阳还没有出来，到现在太阳已经下山了。OK， 回去再跟大家讲今天会送出的一些东西。See you。Hello everyone， 我终于到家了，拍了13个小时左右，很 eventful 的一天。因为我觉得真的探索到很多我都不知道有新加坡有的品牌。一个 brand 哦，它不只是一个 brand 啊，它其实是一个故事嘛，它怎样起业，它怎样发展。然后我根本不知道说有 Luzon 这么大的一间公司 ，and 它是有国际的 presence， 它是 from Singapore。Actually I feel very proud. The next time maybe 我会看 look out for 它的 plate， 还有它的 tableware。Then 当然还有像 Station，which 是一个蛮有趣的一个公司，人用那种地铁的那个地方来做那个共享的工作空间。And then there's Epigram，which is 很有使命感的一间公司。Then 还有那种 up and coming， 像 Abundance，which is 元金我朋友开的。其实做这集的开始是源自于一个牌子 ，which is Creative。他曾经称霸了MP3 市场，他跟那个 Apple 是在 fight 过。连以前我记得我去韩国，连我看 Charles and Keith 在那边还是会觉得一点点的骄傲嘞。Like this brand came from Singapore。So 我本来是想提高我们对新加坡牌子的意识。I'm not saying that every Singaporean brand deserves to be supported。我觉得那个品牌首先要做好的东西，然后它又是新加坡，那更值得我们去推广。但是如果你是说有一个新创公司，它是来自新加坡的话，我会愿意花一点钱，在我的范围内去尝试，去给他一个机会。这我觉得是对本地品牌跟生意的一种支持咯。And 你说 my personal belief 啦，我觉得新加坡应该有更多那种勇于尝试的那种精神，愿意赌一把的那种感觉。我觉得我可能自己的生意做不大啦，但是我会愿意用我的平台去支持这样的一种精神哦。接下来这几个东西我可能也用不到，说如果你们要 adopt 的话，不是新的啦，我不可以讲是 giveaway， 但如果你们要 adopt 的话，你们可以 scan 这个 QR code， 然后告诉我说你要哪一个 ，then why do you want it 啦，然后我之后会通知得到的人啊。这个就是 Creative Zen Hybrid 2的耳机。刚才我多买了一本啊，我自己也买了一本这个 Let's Give It Up for Give Me 劳，然后 last but not least 有点依依不舍，因为它已经跟了我一整天了，开始有点感情了，就是这个 UMI I Know 9的手机，但是我很确定我用不上啦。所以如果你真的是有需要，你可能需要去一些比较 highly secure 的地方 ，then a non-camera phone really works for you 的话 ，then please scan the QR code. If you really enjoyed this video and you feel like our content is really up your alley 的话 ，just want you to do us a little favor. 我们也是一个 Singaporean brand ，so subscribe to help us. 不用半分钱，但是可以帮到我们。谢谢你 ，Thank you so much. 我们 like, share, subscribe to Hong is Born. Bye bye.
I must have done something good to this